Hi, it's Magical Balloon Dude Dale, your favorite balloon entertainer. Coming up this video, a princess, a sword. It's the princess sword combo. Coming up next. Hi, Magical Balloon Dude Dale, your favorite balloon entertainer here. And I'm going to teach you how to make the princess sword. Now, swords have been around for a while, and princesses have been around for a while. And what we're going to do is combine them. This is for possibly line twisting. If you want to have a cool balloon for a restaurant, this is great for little kids to carry around. But it's also great for that little girl who's got brothers who want to have a sword fight, but still wants to have that fun balloon. So here is a combo balloon. Now we're going to be using 4 balloons for this, and I'm going to take you through. I have my close-up cam here, which is going to make it easier for me to show you the close-up pictures, and then I have my far-away cam. So let's get started. We're going to have a balloon choice, whatever you want for your sword. I'm going with pink because that's one of the most popular. I'm going with the tart pink, or what's known as fuchsia if you're a Batteletex user. A flesh tone, a yellow, using that for the hair, and a 350 or a 646, depending on what size you want to use. I suggest a 350. 646 is a little too large. We're going to inflate the sword part, and we're only going to have about 2 fingers left. That's all we're going to need, because what's going to happen is we're going to twist this and it's going to expand. So I'm going to start off here, and we're going to do a 1-finger bubble. So we start off with the 1-finger bubble. Go to my close cam here so everybody could see, followed by another 1-finger bubble. This is actually going to be the neck part. So if you look at this, this is where the neck is. Now what we're going to do is approximately a 4-finger, it's going to be a little more than 4 fingers, about 5 fingers. And we're going to fold this in half. So what we're really going to have is something that looks like this. And this is going to be the shoulder area. If I bring, I'm going to spin this in. So in reality, what I have is like 2 legs of a dog. Now, I'm going to give this a pull. And I'm going to come to close cam here and pull it in and do a twist. And I'm going to lock these little bubbles right here in the middle. Now this is going to be the end part of the sword, but the top end of the princess. Now what we're going to do is make our handhold, which is approximately that big. We're going to make a bubble. And what I like to do again is one little 1-inch bubble. Turn that into a pinch twist. Another 1-inch bubble, which I turn into a pinch twist. And I position it so. Close-up cam. That is actually the sword part of the balloon. Now, I'm going to set this down for now. And I'm going to pull out my blush balloon. Now, my blush balloon, I left, good 4 fingers. I don't need that much. So what I'm going to do is measure about 2 hands. Because I want to be able to fold this. So 2 hands, grab it, and I spin it. And now what I'm going to do is, like a sword, again, this is a little more than a hand. And it's going to look like a cheap little sword if you've ever made a sword like this. It's like, wah, 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 wah. But what we're going to do is we're going to remove this. So I'm going to break this. Let the air out. And tie it. So if you want to look at it, it could be like somebody with legs and a body. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this part right here and connect it. Go to the close cam right here. So we're going to take these 2 parts, twist them together, and I'm going to position it, close-up cam here, right here so you could actually see that these two parts are together. Now, this moment, I need to pull this around. And this is simply going to come in between those two. Close-up cam. Spin it around. Depending on the size, you may want to give it a little tug. Again, this is just designed for the hands to fit into. And this right here is a cool sword. This has probably been a sword that's been done for years also by entertainers. It's just a cool way of making a fancy sword. But it's also the top end of a princess. Now, this is where you take your 350. And what you're going to do is take this little nozzle here and attach it to this segment. So on the close-up cam, I'm just going to spin the nozzle in. And as you can tell, I have my head. It looks like this big two-ended sword. If you want to do a two-ended sword, you can do a two-ended sword this way, like a dark maul sword. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pinch off about a 2-inch, 2-finger bubble. And this is going to be the neck. So I have close-up cam, I have the neck. And as I showed in previous videos, you can lock this in between your fingers. Well, I grabbed the next balloon. Now, this princess is not going to have any hair. If you wanted to, you could attach it. I find it's just more trouble. So what I do is I take this part, where my fingers are, wrap it around, and I give it a quick tie. Reasons why I'm tying it right at this point, keeps the neck in place and it doesn't unspin. Now, what I'm going to do is give a little push at the bottom. So I force air back up, pinch, twist. This is the head. Bring this down. Spin it around. Now this is where hairstyles change. I like to, in my princesses, I do a bubble. I do a pinch twist. That is the little poof of hair on top here. So what I'm going to do now is bring this around. And back over this way. And then down again. Gonna get rid of the tuma. Like this. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tuma. Get rid of the big hair there. See, now if you wanted to, you could bring it down and have a sword like this, which is your princess, and also your sword. That's another option. Just bring the tail down. Now she's got a full princess shield. But what happens is when you do that, you find sometimes the head bends down. And I just like to, at this moment, I'm going to remove the excess. Simply tie it off. Always tie the balloon off when you get a chance. I tuck it back into the hair. And there it is. You have your little princess sword where she could fight with her brothers and also be a cute little girl that walks around. Again, I said this is great for restaurants because kids get to walk around with it. They get to carry it. They get to hold it up in the air. It's visual. Again, it's also that sword. Now, there's a lot of different styles you could do after this. It is just a sword with a fancy little head on it. I am going to go out to my Instagram account. So if you jump out to my Instagram account, you'll see how I finish up the face. And you'll see the finished product out there. So again, my name is Dale, the Magical Balloon Dude, your favorite balloon entertainer with the Princess Combo Sword. Wah, 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 wah. So enjoy it. Have a fun day. Have a great day. And watch for more of my videos. They're coming out. Bye-bye. Do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel right now. Better yet, find the bell, click on the bell, and be notified with all the new videos. Or if you're an Instagram junkie, make sure you follow me on Instagram.